What's the deal? What's the deal, man? Back again in this motherfucker, man. Politikan The Podcast. I got the ugly homie with me. This is the one that you take on the missions, and all the homegirls be like, man, why you bring your ugly homie?
Well,
It's the ugly homie right here.
Hey, I'm married. Don't do that.
I was talking back in the day.
Yeah, oh my
now.
God. No. Well, hey, he didn't have no missions because he didn't have enough rappers. His weird ass.
Don't even play yourself. Don't ever play yourself.
No, man.
That's what Khaled said on that one album. You need to go listen to it.
You didn't know what was going on.
Don't ever play yourself.
You was childish then. You're childish now.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But let's bring in the homie Mayor Alvin, man.
What up?
Mayor of the 661. What's the deal?
Man, ain't nothing much, man. Back hooping with these little kids, bro. So I'm amped up.
I know. So we got word that the greatest ever then got in a car accident, man. Tiger Woods. Do you think that his golfing is done forever? Like, man, what were the details on this? Do you know more of the story?
The only thing I knew, which was something I haven't heard nobody talk about, was that the day before or the day of, he was low-key, golfing with Dwayne Wade. He had put it on Instagram or whatever that he was golfing with the greatest. I thought that was cool or whatever. But I was on WorldStar before we started, and it was a doctor talking about how his career was done. Basically just like, a doctor with a PhD trying to get some clout and then put out his own video going off of the accident. They said none of his injuries were life-threatening, but like I think both legs are broke and one ankle or something crazy like that. But the way he was perceiving everything, he's done. And I mean, he hasn't really been playing too great anyway. I mean, I don't know how his endorsements are going, but he might be able to play in some like celebrity golf tournaments, just to bring in some money and some fans. But I don't think his competitive career will ever come back. Like, he's done.
I don't think he need no money, to be honest.
I know that a bunch of conspiracy theories is gonna come out about this because everything leads to a conspiracy theory. True. So I don't know, man. So they're probably gonna say the Illuminati tried to get him, or what I'm saying, he was trying to buy Africa or something. They always come with something, man. So I can't wait to hear what they come with for this one. Or maybe he just legitimately got in a car accident. Maybe that's possible,
But I didn't hear about no second car in the accident. That's kind of what's tripping me out. Like, if he lost.
But his first accident was by himself, right?
No, but the first accident was because his wife was chasing him with golf clubs.
It don't matter. It's a lot of people that get chased and still get away. Let's just be honest.
But let's think about this. When that happened with his wife, that might have been one of the biggest, scandals at that time.
No, I'm talking about the initial. I'm talking about the initial car accident. I'm talking about like the actual what he did.
He was by himself
once again. Right. By himself once again. You don't know what happened this time. You know what I'm saying? He could be getting caught up with one of his broads again, and then car accident. It's just or he's just the emotional guy. He don't even know how to handle things, and something must went wrong, and then he crashed. Like, I'm just saying, like, if he was driving away from his initial, like the first one with his wife, he still got away. It's millions of people that probably been in that situation that have not crashed into anything or whatever the case may be, and still, got away without a lip. Nobody got hurt or anything.
I don't know. For me, man, it's sad that, he's at this point. Because after he got caught cheating and all that, he made his comeback. He had the knee and the ankle problems, but he never was the same Tiger. And for us, we just got to celebrate the end of an era. You know what I'm saying? Like, we always hoped that he would come back and win one of those gold jackets again, just for old time's sake. And it looks like gold, green, whatever it is. You know what I'm talking about.
I mean, you act like you know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't never watched the day of PGA.
I'm just saying, I knew it was.
You ain't watched the round of PGA. Don't play yourself.
Caleb, but for real though, like it wasn't even about him winning anymore. I don't know if you were aware he had brought his son out when they did like the little like father son or teen or what was it youth and adult like tournament or whatever, and they both had the red polos or whatever and the Nike hats, and they got all the good little monumental pictures of him watching his son down there holding the putter, lining up the shot and everything. I mean, is at least if it's him not being able to play golf, his life isn't over. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like the way it first was presented to us, it was like he's in a car crash, and we all got ape shit scared. Like, no, no, not Tiger. Not like we lost Kobe last year. We lost Nipsey the year before that. We can't be losing Tiger Woods too. Like, what is going on? And then now everything comes out like, oh well, he got they pulled him out with the jaws of life. He was a solo driver in the car, or solo passenger or whatever, and is not life threatening. So I think it was the media spiking our attention and our adrenaline because we all looking for something. You know what I'm saying? Because it's boring as hell, still being within this pandemic.
I feel it. I feel it. So let's move on to this basketball, man.
Yeah.
After after winning in LA, beating the Lakers and the Clippers,
Oh, here we go.
without Durant, Brooklyn is on a roll right now, man, and they ain't even got their best player. Do you think that they are now the favorites to win this whole shit, or is it just a hot flash? What's your thoughts on it?
Nah, man, this is just them getting a good little flow together. I mean, Kyrie and James Harden low key have a better chemistry as far as being a 1 and 2 than I think either of them working with Kevin Durant, because there's this level of respect knowing that when you give him the ball, you kind of have to like let him work. Even though he's not he's trying not to be ball dominant, you still got to make sure he gets his touches. But they kind of just take turns. Like James Harden is low key having the best season in his career, statistically speaking, minus the point amount or point average or whatever. But his assists are all time high. His 3 point percentage all time high, rebounds all time high for him. So that's speaking a lot about him changing up his game to try to like fit within the system. Kyrie's just Kyrie, so I'm not giving him like not necessarily a pass, but I'm not saying that like he's doing anything unexpected. It's just they had a solid team before they got Kyrie and KD last year anyway. I mean, the year before KD signed, they made the playoffs and everybody was like, "Ooh, they're a solid team." Both of them coming over was like, or Kyrie coming first and then KD was like, "Oh, okay, okay," but they're still lacking a big man. Like if they would have been able to keep Jared Allen, I would honestly say that they're a shoe in to win, or not necessarily win, but at least go to the championship. But I don't know if they'll be able to pick up like an Andre Drummond or a Blake Griffin or a Boogie Cousins or somebody that would be able to like anchor the defense, because DeAndre Jordan can't do it alone. And without that additional big man, they'll lose in the finals. So this is just you know this is good basketball. I mean, they beat a Laker team without AD, but the
Hey,
Clippers they got
hey,
their ass rolled up.
Alvin, Alvin, I see you on 2K, so I know you a 2Ker.
Yeah, you
So,
know it.
so you already know this phrase. So with Durant back, man, they OP, bro.
Oh,
It's
come
just
on
it's just
now.
OP, bro. They OP. It's just too much, bro. Like it's no way. It's
They
no way with
still
all three of them. With all three of them
offensively they
healthy, it's
great.
no way. It was
They
like all
great
three
offensively, but
with
defensively is
Dwayne.
where they lacking, bro. They can't if they can't stop AD and LeBron and
AD is
or
gonna be 75%.
no, no,
75% AD.
no,
So
no.
what you giving them? 80?
Who
You ain't giving them
AD?
more than yeah. You ain't gonna give them more than 85%.
Look,
At best, you're gonna get 85% AD.
I'm gonna
So you
tell you
saying
this:
85% AD
ninety
and
percent
LeBron
AD.
and 20-year LeBron is gonna be enough to beat them boys over there? Are you
Listen to
serious?
me. Listen to me. Brooklyn picked up Iman Shumpner, a crazy, crazy underrated basketball player, right? He's a defensive wing player. he's gonna have them on the wing. Like he's gonna be locking down whoever he needs to. But when I tell you, when you look down low with Marc Gasol, when you look at Anthony Davis, and they
Marc
will pick
Gasol.
up.
Did he just say Marc
Yeah, I
Gasol?
said that. No, listen
Man,
to me.
Did he say
Listen to
good
me. I
down
said
low
Marc
at
yeah,
Gasol.
Mark?
man, that's
First
what
of
it
all,
Listen
is.
Marc
to me.
Gasol is
Marc
at the
Gasol
3-point
doesn't
line
have.
on offense and defense.
Look,
He don't
when
play
they
nothing down
when
low
they get
nowhere.
this second big man, I'm telling you, Kalen, when they
Marc
get this
Gasol.
second big man, when they get the second big man, you're gonna see a vintage Marc Gasol with a Zach Randolph in Memphis Grizzly days, and you're gonna see a nice little high-low. You know what I'm saying? High-low offense, because the Lakers they can play in any type of system. So if you give them a second big man, like if they would have kept JaVale McGee or Dwight Howard, nobody would be talking too much about anything in the West. Only because they're missing that one piece is why we're even talking shit right now at all. So I'm telling you, give them somebody else where Marc Gasol could not be at the 3-point line, but at the elbow or at the key or at the block, he's going to do some shit. He was Joker before Joker, and don't act like he wasn't. Don't act like he
Bro,
wasn't.
so with the buyout market right now, do you think that the Lakers should pick up Blake Griffin or Boogie Cousins in his buyout market? Who should they go for? They just got rid of what's his name to clear up the spot.
You
Who
ready?
who are they gonna
You
go
ready?
for?
You ready? You don't go for Boogie. You don't go for Blake. You go for
Neither one.
Hassan Whiteside.
The Lakers, Hassan Whiteside. That's him.
Yep.
Mm.
Yep.
And
Yep.
why you say that?
He's hungry, he's big, he's defensive minded, and he will play within the system to get himself a ring. People aren't stupid. You know what I'm saying? You know all you gotta do is play your role and let LeBron carry you to the playoffs. Once you get to the playoffs, you do your job, you get your chip.
Is he like 40%, 30% in the playoffs though? I mean, in the finals?
Who?
Who?
That
Oh,
nigga,
trust me.
Bron.
I'm not. Hey, no, listen. I'm not a LeBron fan at all. I'm a
Oh,
diehard Laker fan. So I'm just saying
got it.
because he's with the Lakers, I'm just gonna
You,
have
you.
to. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to
I
give him
got it.
that
I got
credit.
it. No,
You
no, no, no.
know.
I get it.
You know.
I know where you
Hey,
stand.
Ronnie, can we hear you? Type in. Mic check, nigga.
1, 2. That
We
nigga
can't
can't
hear
talk.
you,
Lord.
man. Go to your settings. Get your shit right, boy. We can't hear you, man. This nigga, man, he be fucking up the settings every week, man.
Man,
Get the
Where
let,
settings
where your
right, my boy.
earphones at, Ronnie? You
What?
gotta
Get
have
the
your
settings
earphones,
right,
bro. Where
man.
your earphones at?
Come on, H&S high nigga shit all the time.
Nah,
Come
cause he's
on.
on
man.
his phone. I know the game. He's on
So
his phone
so
and he's
so
set to his earphones.
back to this Lakers shit, man. So you said the Lakers should pick up Hassan Whiteside. I
Yep.
think that Blake Griffin is a given. I think
No.
that he's the most talented. He can give you that big man, but they obviously want to go smaller and faster and more athletic. So going with a
But
big like Hassan Whiteside would kind of go against everything that they built this year. They got rid
yeah.
of all them big, tall, lanky, slow niggas to go what they went, and I would be against going with. I thought the strategy was to go young and athletic.
Yeah, but he's not that old, and you know that realistically they see what they're lacking. You know what I'm saying? The system and the scheme could be one thing, but you look at how they're playing against everybody else. He doesn't have to be in every fast break play. He can be coming up the rear, just going rim to rim. I'm saying like
So,
the Lakers have always had a distinct big man. Like I'm disappointed we let go of Dwight. Like to me, he re-earned my respect. His nuts is still like buried under the floor at in Orlando when Kobe dunked on him. Like that nigga will never be Superman. Like Shaq was always saying he would never be Superman. But I'm saying low key, he was exactly what we needed. Someone that was gonna be athletic, someone that was gonna run the floor and just be a
Hey,
big man.
I get that.
What
so
is
you
wait,
saying
but what is Blake gonna do? Because you know what I mean. Like Blake
so
really
you
hasn't
saying
had
that
a
Blake can't give you what Dwight Howard gave you? You saying
no,
that Dwight
no,
Howard at
no,
this point is better than Blake Griffin? That's what you're telling me.
no, no. Blake Griffin was always at his best when he had Chris Paul because Chris Paul
No,
knew
but
how to
you're not
run
answering the
pick and roll.
question. So you're telling me,
No,
based
I'm
on your
saying no
explanation,
based off
that
of the point
Dwight
guard.
Howard is better than Blake Griffin right now.
What?
You can put Dwight Howard on any team and he helps the
So
team.
yeah, so you're
You can't
justifying
look.
it. Yes, that's
You
what you're
can't look.
saying
They
right
The
now.
play two
reason why
different
I'm
positions.
justifying it is because the only way Blake is positive or does any justice on a team is if there's a good point guard that knows how to run a high pick and roll. If they don't know how to run pick and roll, he can't do nothing. I don't want Blake Griffin on the Lakers shooting threes. You feel me? I don't want Blake Griffin catching it in the high post, giving me some shimmy shakes, up fakes, and then he's pulling a Dirk Nowitzki type fade away. He can stay in Detroit with that shit. I'm talking about if he's going to be on the Lakers, right? He would have to only run pick and rolls with LeBron James or Dennis Schroeder, maybe even a Wes Matthews, and he would have to have his bounce back.
So you're telling me, so with the trade deadline coming up at the end, do you think that there will be any moves made by LA besides the buyout market?
Yeah.
Or you think they're gonna stay put? Because as constructed, do you think that they can repeat and win another chip?
If AD comes back healthy, they can win again. The only thing I'm worried about is if Brooklyn makes the move that they know they need to make, which is to secure another big man. We have to match that big man because Marc Gasol and AD alone aren't enough. They're not enough, and they're not giving the youngest Antetokounmpo enough burn to really see if he can handle being down low in the post because he's tall, but he's lanky and he's kind of frail. So, and I mean THT or whatever, like he's good, but
he's not. You really a THT fan? Come on, bro.
There was even rumors.
Come on,
the Lakers picking up PJ.
Jeremy Lin is good then, bro. Jeremy Lin is good, bro.
Wait. If you're telling me THT ain't nice, you obviously
he ain't nice, bro.
No, you need to look up his footage of what he was doing up until he got picked up from the G League, from the Lakers G.
Okay, look at Jeremy Lin footage.
No,
it's the same comparison, bro.
But Lin's sanity is not the same as a gradual climb. Like he did that back in 2011. You know what I'm saying? Like right after Kobe got the
THT, we need more people. We don't believe you.
Listen, PJ Tucker is available as a trade bait. Trade before it's over. I mean,
he's too small.
But
he's too small.
He's leading the NBA in the last 5 years for corner three-pointers. And you know that's something that the Lakers always need. KCP is not consistent from the corner, and neither is Kyle Kuzma. They're more wing shooters or top-of-the-key shooters. Wes Matthews can hit from the corner, but he doesn't get looks.
So who is even trade baitable on the Lakers? Because I don't see them.
What do you mean? What do you mean? There's nobody that's not available. You can let go of Wes Matthews for well, I mean, I don't know if I want to let go of Wes Matthews. He's played good defense. But you know what? PJ Tucker is a good look because, you know, he plays 4, and he was even playing 5 when they was going small ball in Houston. So I'd let go of KCP, even though we just gave him a contract extension, or Wes Matthews. Yeah. I let go of either one of them in a heartbeat.
I don't know, man. But you know, my Clippers got to make a move, man. So they gonna do something before this.
Messed up. No, your Clippers messed up. They could have got Lonzo Ball early before he started making this tear. Now Pelicans aren't gonna let him go. They could have picked up D Rose instead of letting him go to the Knicks. But look, you see what he's doing over there. They need a point guard, bro, and they need to get rid of – they're going to have to get rid of either Patrick Beverly or Lou Will to get a real solid point guard that's going to be able to lead the offense.
But we could get rid of Lou Will, man. He on the tail end. He a 6 man. We don't need offense.
He's a 6 man. He's
a 6 man.
He is the 6 man. Like they're talking about other than Ginobili.
Yeah, but if you ask me going forward, if I'm building my team, not just for right now, but going forward, Lou Will, Pat Beverly, I'm keeping Pat Beverly. He's a pit bull. He's a pit bull.
Caleb, do you hear yourself? Do you hear yourself?
Yes.
The pit bull is trash in this game.
He's a pit bull.
Listen.
Stop it.
Listen. If Patrick Beverly is a pit bull, then everybody else in the league are Kane Corsos, Great Danes, and all that. That little nigga.
I got a question for you, Alvin.
He ain't doing shit right now. Yes.
Alvin, was DMX the best rapper? No, he fucking barked and screamed. He was not the best rapper. But you know why he was so popular? Because he was a pit bull.
No,
That's why.
no. You
Patrick
can't
Beverly
try
is
to
a
spin
pit bull.
that. No, you're reaching. You're reaching right now, Caleb. Caleb, that's a reach. That's a reach.
No,
You doing
stop
that?
it, bro.
You doing that because your man's sitting there? That's a reach. That's a reach. No.
He doing that bullshit because that's how he feel. He be on his stupid ass
he
shit.
don't say
man.
none of this. No, listen.
It's a pit bull, man.
Patrick Beverly, all jokes aside, Patrick Beverly is a dog when it comes to defense. But he is such an offensive liability that he makes the Clippers a worse team when he's on the court. You literally have to put him in a position to where give me the ball, get the hell out the way. Because he'll like to get a rebound or he'll come inside the middle and dribble all the way to the basket, come all the way to the corner, come all the way back to the wing, and then try to look to make a pass. He don't run no plays. Patrick Beverly acts like when he gets the ball, it's an accident. There's no reason to sit up here and have him running your team if he's trying to run. If you guys are trying to win the championship, you be better off getting. Matter of fact, y'all be better off getting old boy, that one Spanish dude from Dallas or that other guy,
Rubio.
No. There's this one guy. He just came off of like the Argentinian team. He was MVP or whatever. He did that little no look behind the back pass last night. But y'all need somebody who's not like caught up in his head and thinks he's important on the team. Like you guys need a role player, a solid point guard role player, and you don't.
I don't know. I feel like the Lakers is trash. Y'all niggas ain't winning. LeBron, enjoy your ring. The best thing you gonna get now in your career is if you.
The Clippers gonna win.
The Clippers gonna win.
Win what?
It all.
They're gonna. Hey, you know what they're gonna win? They're gonna win home court advantage in the playoffs and lose again.
So what y'all niggas want to bet? Okay,
they're gonna win. They're gonna win Sherman Oaks YMCA.
I bet you, Ronnie. I bet you. I mean, Alvin. I bet you right now, if the Lakers Clippers meet in the playoffs, 6 games Clippers.
Oh please.
6 games Clippers.
Please. Look, Calum. This is the thing that I hated up until I guess last year or not. Well, yeah, last year when the Lakers finally won. I did not believe that there was such a high intimidation factor with LeBron James on the basketball court. LeBron James intimidates a lot of people on the basketball court.
Clippers in 6, bro.
And
Clippers in 6. What?
No one on the Clippers intimidates anybody. Maybe Serge Ibaka. You know what? Serge Ibaka is a little bit intimidating because he throws a lot of inverted elbows and catches people in the face. So, I mean, other than that, I mean, who do you fear? You don't fear
Anthony Davis is going to come back with his unibrow unshaved, and he going to be trash. And he going to be 75%. 75% Anthony Davis is not enough to win a championship.
Why does his eyebrows have to do anything with his game?
Because you can't see.
Can guard him. You know nobody can guard him. You know that. And you know what? I'll throw a wrench in your little engine. I can't even guarantee that that Brooklyn makes it to the Eastern Conference Finals because you still got Philly with Doc Rivers.
Man, Philly ain't finna do nothing to stop it. Now, if Philly get Blake Griffin and Blake Griffin get reunited with Doc Rivers, I think that will make Philly, you know what I'm saying, them boys. But still, with Brooklyn playing the way they playing, man, I don't care about nobody on the East. That's a given.
For me,
that's a given.
Hey, Caleb, this is going to hurt you deep. You know what the Brooklyn Nets look like right now?
What?
The Clippers of last year.
Ah, stop it.
They're looking real good in the regular season at the beginning of the season. He was like, oh, shit, we got this wrapped up. No, not at all.
Okay.
Them niggas always got it wrapped up. And they losing. Fumble.
All right, man. So let's get to the NFL, man.
Man.
So the Steelers, man, they gotta decide what they gonna do with Big Ben, man. That nigga's like 52 years old, but he ain't like Tom Brady out there still winning chips. He ain't got it no more.
Well,
but he a Hall of Famer though. Do you just toss a Hall of Famer?
Nah, don't put out Tom Brady, nigga. He got baby walk to that shit. Like, hey,
Tom Brady got his number 7, bro. You can't even say that.
He cheated one time, right?
Hey, 6 still.
I'm just saying,
Six
man.
and
So
a
you don't
half.
think he been cheating like beforehand? Come on, man. Now, if that's a conspiracy theory, then I believe in that one. Yeah, I believe Tom Brady is not the best.
Okay, so Big Ben
Big
with the
Ben
Steelers.
is, bro. Nobody should play that. I mean, football that long.
But he Big Ben though.
Nobody should play
if you're the
football that
Steelers
long.
and his contract is still guaranteed,
Bro,
do
nobody
you
should play
cut him
football that long.
and just say, nigga, move on?
Bro, we'll pay you the rest. Good looking. Get a coaching spot. Get like a mentor spot, and then move on with your life, bro. Because like you shouldn't be on the field.
You can't just dismiss a Hall of Fame player like that, though.
They did it Jordan like that with the Wizards, and he owned the team.
Yeah, but it's different.
What's the difference?
Though. With football, you would suspect them to get a quarterback this draft, and then
okay, so you
know what I'm saying, and have him.
So you're going off of basically like Ben leaving, though, right?
Nah, like I
so
like,
you
honestly, I don't see them letting go of Big Ben just yet because of his impact with the Steelers organization and the fan base and everything. I think.
So you're talking about it in a business aspect,
but do you want to win? Because if you want to win, you got to get rid of him.
I mean,
that's what I'm saying. So are we talking about business, or are we talking about the actual like we talking about business, or are we talking about performance? If we talking about performance, then he should go. Period. Like I said, mentor.
No, but look, record-wise, they're still above 500. So you would have to say it's hard to like just cut them.
But are we in it to be over 500, or are we in it to be champions? Is my question.
Well, there's more to Pittsburgh losing than just Big Ben. You know what I mean? Like their old line wasn't the best. They need better running backs. They also need to kind of straighten up that that defensive line where that's where JJ Watt would be a good look. No,
how old is Big Ben?
No. I'm not. Look. I get what you
guys. I don't
know.
How long you been playing? 38, 40. How old is Big Ben? Ask Siri.
Look, I get where you guys are going with it. It's like he's low key like past his prime. I get that.
I don't know.
Past his prime doesn't mean he's not still significant. On the field.
I'm just saying that for me, I be having a lot of hurdles with old niggas. Because old niggas don't want to get out the way. So I'm saying, I look at it like this. As me, I'm going to be a future old nigga. So when it's my turn to be the old nigga, I'm going to step aside for the young niggas because I know I'm the old nigga. But these old niggas don't want to give it up. So you that stingy? Bro, you going to stay in the way?
Listen. Bro, this nigga been playing for so long. He got drafted in 2004.
Exactly, 16 years, 17 years.
So that's what I'm saying.
It's gonna be year 18.
Tom Brady's on his 21st year or some crazy shit like
that. But Tom Brady won the Super Bowl.
So that's the
listen.
Still,
the way the Patriots were constructed last year,
he won in Tampa Bay.
Ben Roethlisberger could have been their quarterback and they won.
He won in Tampa Bay.
No, oh my bad, Tampa Bay, the Bucks, my bad.
So the worst franchise.
I'm just saying, look, you could have
the worst franchise ever.
Who?
In all of sports, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Yeah.
Man, come on now. You know I was the one that celebrated win against you, Ronnie, and Yajiketa and said that the Bucks was going to win. You know I said that, but I said it was because they had AB. They had all these different pieces, and then they had like they all follow Brady. But Ben Roethlisberger won before. So maybe I'm just saying if they gave them all the same pieces, I believe Ben Roethlisberger could have took Tampa Bay.
So do you think that no. So do you think that right now 2021 coming back with Ben Roethlisberger, what is the chances of you getting to the Super Bowl?
None.
Because they went I think 10-0 before they lost a game this year, and nobody still didn't have them picked to win it all.
If you're looking at odds, if you're looking at the Vegas odds, if you're looking at statistics, nobody's looking to win the Super Bowl next year except the Chiefs, the Bucks, the Niners if they get a better quarterback, and I think that's really it. Like, if you really think about it, there's no great teams out there that you know are just going to powerhouse through everybody. I'm just saying that I don't see Pittsburgh letting go Ben Roethlisberger this next season. I see them keeping him, getting a quarterback, and having him start his mentorship to pass the torch maybe at the end of this season or when his contract is up. And then they pursue J.J. Watt since his other two brothers are there more so than anything else. Because Tomlinson has been over 50% or over 500 every season since he's been with the Steelers. And that's what more fans are happy about is that they keep staying above 500 than, Super Bowls.
If it was me, I would be over there trying to get rid of that nigga and go all in on getting Deshaun Watson up out of Houston. You know what I'm saying? Instead of going for the draft, instead of trying to trade for one of these lower tier niggas and hope they hit, I would just go for that star while he on the market. You know what I'm saying? Why not?
Sucks. But your line sucks.
And you get your quarterback. You gotta lock in the quarterback. That's the key to the team.
Build around him.
You know,
that's what you're supposed to do.
It's rare that a Trent Dilfer, you know what I'm saying, win a championship. You need a quarterback. You can't even win with a Cam Newton, and Cam Newton was MVP. But you can't win with a fullback at quarterback. At the end of the day, you need a quarterback to win at quarterback. Pat Mahomes.
Ben Roethlisberger had more rushing yards than Tom Brady last season.
Yeah, but he's still
But it's the same thing. Like if
it's not the same thing. Look, all the bullshit that I said earlier, he still won 7 championships. 6
right.
Before, you know what I'm saying? Before this year, he still won 6 championships. So all the bullshit that I could say, he can still bring it up. Like, it doesn't matter how I won or whatever the case may be. 6 championships I won. Period.
How many Super Bowls did Ben Roethlisberger win?
It doesn't matter. It's not 6.
3.
Come on, man! Don't do it.
It's not 6.
But there's nobody else. There's nobody else in the NFL with 6.
And that's what I'm saying. So that's what I'm trying to say is.
Okay,
the point is to try to say,
but one old nigga in the NFL.
But you look at it though, because
and so is Aaron Rodgers.
Drew Brees just retired.
Aaron Rodgers need to go too.
Drew Brees is done. Aaron Rodgers.
What do you mean Drew Brees is done?
Drew Brees is done, retired. They're already looking to see if they're going to start Jameis Winston or the other dude that be running all the trick plays. Drew Brees is over with. That was his last game. Drew Brees is done. Aaron Rodgers, they already drafted what's his name, Love. So they already got his replacement. They just waiting for the old nigga to get out the way.
And that's what
the old nigga wants.
But he just
it doesn't matter though. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, it's about winning championships.
My gosh.
He
just won MVP. How do you
That's exactly we play the sport for? Because championships.
So they were one game away from
it doesn't matter.
They were one game away from the Super Bowl.
Bro, I lost money because of them niggas. Yes, it does matter.
Hear what you're saying though. It's about the chip, right?
Yeah, it's always gonna be about the chip.
So to me, like honestly,
in any sport, it's about the end goal. Okay, my bad.
So tell me this. Would you say that Aaron Rodgers' season was that much worse than Tom Brady's just because he won the championship?
No, because you have to put in. No, but you have to put in.
Win is win and lose is lose. That's how it matters.
That's how I feel that. But what I'm saying is, like, Tom Brady is a special case. So at the end of the day, he has 6 championships before anything. Before that last season that just passed, he still has 6 championships. That's what they graded on. They're not grading it on like, oh, well, and I think the Patriots won before that, right?
Yeah, but the Patriots is trash.
No, but what I'm saying is, the Patriots won before that, and then he won again on a whole different team.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. So you can't compare Tom Brady to nobody.
But see.
You get what I'm saying?
No, look, Tom Brady's one player on a team. He didn't win them the championship by himself. But if you think like
Kobe is one player.
Kobe didn't win.
Wayne Gretzky
we can't
is
jump
one
back
player
from teams. No,
okay.
Aaron Rodgers won MVP and was one game away from the Super Bowl.
And he still lost.
Tom Brady won the Super Bowl and got Super Bowl MVP. To me, that would make them top three quarterbacks because you have the one who made it to the Super Bowl on both sides, and then the other two on the opposite sides. And you know who Kansas City beat. They had no chance in hell with Buffalo.
Top 3, I would give Mahomes, Watson, and
Now?
yeah,
Oh.
Mahomes, Watson, and Russell Wilson.
So neither the Super Bowl MVP or the regular season MVP are in your top 3 quarterbacks currently in the league.
Well,
Mahomes should have got the MVP, but
Well,
he got
How he
injured.
did, but
He
statistically
got
he wasn't
injured
better than Rodgers.
because he got injured, so he didn't play the whole season like Rodgers did.
But that's no one's fault but his own.
So
what?
What's your say?
Look, man? My point is, I'm gonna keep it 100. My point
Okay.
is, you can't compare nobody to Tom Brady, just like you can't compare nobody to any great. They're greats. So trying to compare a mere quarterback, like yes, they're good, but they're not great. At the end of the day, we can say what we want, but these dudes is great.
all right, man, we gotta move on. We gotta move on, man. So 65% of Americans that took this poll said that we should get at least $1,400 in this new stimulus package.
So
you want $1,400 for this new stimulus?
I get more than that, but cool.
I mean, I'm talking about like just a single person. That's the minimum.
I don't
Like
worry
the
about
bottom.
anybody else in America. I worry about me and mom.
That's you so American with that mindset.
No, well,
You sound like you're
America made me this way. So yes, of course, I'm gonna seem like an American.
But what about our people?
I don't
You don't
care.
care about our people? Yeah, put you on.
I think we wasn't gonna do all this right now.
Put you on, you know what I'm saying?
Man.
All you care about is you and yours, you know what I'm saying?
So
when the purge actually happened, if I won't feel bad if I gotta rob you, my boy. Because I know you would do it to me, so I'll be like, damn.
So we doing that today. Okay,
well which one of the homies will I rob? Because I know they will rob me.
That's terrible.
Oh, fish.
That's terrible.
Let's rob him.
That's terrible.
Terrible.
Hey, I'm just saying, bro.
Type of friendship we have.
Because you talking about, man. Are you on the lookout for yourself?
That's that do unto others as they would do unto you.
You do unto others. Yeah, I feel that. Okay, well, look, I'm just talking for content, I guess, but if we want to be realistic, it's a bad and a good idea with that. You know what I'm saying?
So 14 with all the money that they didn't giving out, do you think that Americans are just begging at this point? Niggas is thirsty?
No, because you have to think about it also, bro. Like, people don't go to work. People don't do whatchamacallit. It has, at the end of the day, it has been a toll. There's people right now paying for buildings like the one we in, and then nobody is working in them. You know what I'm saying? So the government stepping in and helping the economy thing, yeah, like why not? You know what I'm saying? That's like, why not? Keep it going. Because that, like, even from down to the smaller person, like, it's a gang of people that the average person that doesn't lease commercial property are not worrying about commercial property. They're only worrying about their rent.
Right. See, but there's people out there that ain't been paying their rent this whole time because you technically can't be evicted.
Yeah, but then you're going to cross that bridge when you get there, though. So at the end of the day, whatever you decide to do, even with the EDD shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever you decide to do, and then if you don't do it right, or if you don't got your shit in line, you know what I'm saying? You're going to get fucked over.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Lack of better words. Like, you just going to get,
So
screwed.
You think that people is taking this temporary dough and running it up like it's forever?
Nah, well, people do that regardless.
Oh,
people
yeah.
do that regardless.
This is, if you haven't thought about it from last year, people was getting them first stimulus checks, the COVID EDD stuff. They was looking at it as early taxes or late taxes for that matter. So they was sitting there taking what, a check or two here or there, trying to get either rent a car so they can go floss in Vegas or go to the beach or whatever, or they was getting cars. You know what I'm saying? They was buying stuff that they really couldn't afford, using that money as a means to pay for the time being, and then eventually just getting it repoed or, try to do some insurance scam type stuff. But if we get 14 right now, each individual person, including children, I think we might see what happened last year and be a little bit worse. Because I still see people buying unnecessary designer shit.
But that's on a person though.
No, I know that, but I'm talking about.
But if they
to me, it's a bigger scheme.
But the world was closed.
No,
the world is opening up now. So if the world is open, and that money,
I get what you're talking about.
But a stimulus is to stimulate the economy.
Yeah, I know. Look, I know.
If the world is open and the money is meant to be spent to get to start circulation back in the economy, then isn't that why the government is giving us this money to spend it?
No, I'm not saying that we're not supposed to spend it, but you and I both know, we've talked about multiple times, that it's how you spend it.
Yeah, exactly.
What I'm saying? And see, what I'm most afraid of is the average person is going to add debt to their life with this money compared to dissolving the debt. You feel what I'm saying?
For sure.
So like if as a whole America's still in debt anyway, but they trying to do better by their people because we hurting the most, I'm hoping people aren't stupid enough to add that additional debt on top, because then their debt is our debt and we're gonna be the ones that get the butt end of it.
Yeah,
because now it's like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm just saying, like, a lot of people are buying cars, bro. I mean, like, nice ass cars that they really can't afford, but because you either ran some schemes or you did some shit and you thought that you was really gonna be able to afford it, you just, you know what I'm saying, you just cashed out, and then you're not gonna be able to do nothing later. Like, you're not gonna be able to get a house, you're not gonna be able to get an apartment,
but you're giving
to live.
You're giving humanity too much credit, though. You trying to teach somebody that's responsibility. That's not gonna happen.
By giving them resources. Here, take this money. Now be responsible with it.
Like,
you know
it's
what I'm
crazy.
saying? These niggas ain't never had shit.
We already stuck in our ways.
I'm telling you, in the hood, you know what I'm saying? That's 10 niggas on the block is one hustler. And he only trusts one nigga to get money with him, so it's 2 niggas on the block get money. The other 8 niggas is hungry. So now it's 10 niggas on the block with money. The streets is fucked up.
Never. It's never 10 individuals getting bread, bro.
It's never. So now everybody running up the EDD bag. Everybody got the stimulus. Now everybody think they own. Like there wasn't no hierarchy in the streets already. The streets already was in shambles as far as the code. But this money has fucked up the streets. Like, nigga, everybody could be a kingpin. Nigga, you could be a kingpin.
Facts.
Like, nigga, you could buy a pound of weed, nigga, call it Stupid Fritty Swag, send that shit to Texas, and say, nigga, I'm pumping packs. Flash $10,000 on the internet and be a kingpin.
Yeah, but that's not going to get you anywhere, though.
Big facts.
But at the end of the day, it's not going to get you anywhere, though.
These young niggas ain't living for tomorrow.
But you guys do realize that most people are living their life through the internet. I mean, living their life through social media, because it's like high school on internet. So it's like if I can get one picture with anything from $1,000 to $10,000 where I can make it look like it's more than what it is, I'm gonna get so much clout from my peers that nothing else I ever do or ever matter. They'll think I'm that nigga just because of that one picture. And I mean, that's starting from like people 50 years old all the way down to 15. You know what I mean? Like, let me get a couple $100 in ones for my birthday so I can hold them to my ears like they phones or bricks. You know, lay them down my arm or whatever. Where all these bands. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see that every time I hop on Instagram, bro. That don't make you nothing important unless that's the image you're trying to put off.
So one thing is, do you think people deserve the money or not? We're still going through a pandemic, though.
I mean, I know people need it because we got families. You say you got a wife, I got a wife, I got kids. I don't know if you got kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to make sure I still pay my bills. You know what I'm saying? I still want to make sure I'm handling my business.
So my thing is, for the people that are responsible and then do take care of responsibility, we should lose out because of people being irresponsible.
Hell no, we shouldn't. I mean, I don't want nobody to lose out. I don't want nobody to lose out on it. I just want to say that shit out loud. Because a lot of people act like it don't happen, but I'm 100% for sure. Just getting the money. You know what I'm saying? If that's the minimum, that'd be great. You know what I'm saying?
What about you?
What?
Do you think niggas should get the money?
Nigga, run that bag, man.
You talking about I'm the American guy.
Them niggas pat their pockets every chance they get.
I'm the American.
Every time a budget isn't fully spent, where that money go? Nigga, right in their pockets. Bro.
So what do you think we need more?
Everything. So
hell yeah. I think hell
do
yeah,
you
we
think
need
that
more.
off of those last two stimuluses, if everybody didn't get a stimulus, so if you qualified for a stimulus and you didn't get your stimulus, where did that money go? In they fucking pockets, nigga. That's why. Nigga, run that stimulus. Because y'all gonna get whoever didn't foul or whoever didn't qualify. Y'all gonna pat y'all pockets with that money anyway. So y'all gonna eat. So nigga, feed us too. Nigga, run it. That's where I'm at with it. Y'all gonna do something with the money anyway.
Then what is the problem for me feeling like, well, shit, nigga, I don't care how niggas get paid.
I'm not talking about how niggas get paid.
I just said I don't care about anybody else. I just want to get the money for myself.
Like it's time.
So is that bad?
As a people, it's a way for us to, you know what I'm saying, get a foot in the ground, get some stability.
No, see, I don't care. See, no.
Get a stronghold
no. Well,
in our communities.
Well,
I ain't seen no community organization get $1,000 of PPP.
No.
Nah, because they not though. Nigga, they don't want our community to be anything.
No,
nigga, you see what the Jordan Downs look like now?
Man,
looking crazy.
Looking
crazy. Nigga, my I got a cousin right now, bro, live in South Central. The house built up. Fucking amazing. Nigga, she paid $1,700 for a room.
For a room.
Nigga, what are you talking about? LA, nigga, people are living in downtown LA, my nigga, in like what 300 square feet, like 400 square feet, bro, and they paying like $1,500. $1,500, bro. So what are you talking about, my nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying? So if we give you a room, plus we give you a bathroom, and you get a washer and dryer, nigga, this is
kitchen,
bro, $1,700 ain't that bad to a lot of people trying to live in LA. But what I'm trying to tell you is that, bro, like, it's expensive, period. I don't know about anybody else's state or whatever the case may be, but I'm just saying California itself is expensive. That little money or whatever that we about to get ain't shit compared to what really niggas got going on. That shit is what it is. Like, I mean, you know what I'm saying? And they don't care. My thing is they gonna take, and then what's I'm saying?
I don't even think it's gonna go through because this nigga Biden just be saying whatever the fuck he needs to say to sound good, and then get the fuck on. Like, man, that nigga say everything. All he do is show faces, man. That nigga got 102 faces.
That's all they do.
Every time, man. Every time you see this nigga, he talking about what he gonna do, and then you turn around and you be like, where the action at? Like, he just going to visit Houston on Friday.
Yeah.
Nigga, it's 2.5 weeks into this damn storm.
See, but
why are you going in 2.5 weeks? You ain't said nothing. You ain't came out with no speech. It reminded me of George Bush when 9/11 happened and they came in and they told him, hey, they just blew up the Pentagon. They crashed into 9/11. These niggas, he just sat there and kept reading the book. Where the fuck you been at, Biden? It's been 2.5 weeks. What are you doing?
Technically, it was Bill Clinton's fault that happened. B, my nigga, what are you supposed to do? Get up and go? Like, what was going to happen after what was he about to really do? The act already happened. You know what I'm saying? So he might as well finish his job, then get briefed, and then take action. You don't know what these niggas happen, bro. That's just like if something happened in a store.
But you gotta say something. I'm trying to figure out what happened. Kids? I'm talking about Biden. Why are you just visiting Houston 2.5 weeks after the shit froze over?
Because he can't go in there while it's frozen over because his health is more important than the people he's going to visit.
But why he ain't come out and make no statement? Why he ain't make no?
He doesn't have to.
Why he ain't activate FEMA? Why he ain't do none of that? He just left them niggas on stuck.
Because right now the pandemic is the biggest crisis in the world. So instead of worrying about one state or one city freezing over, just like nobody cared about Katrina when that happened, you know what I'm saying? He focuses on the stimulus check or doing interviews or.
So why niggas is freezing to death,
bro?
Why niggas is freezing to death? Then you worry about the stimulus check.
But what I'm saying is, bro, it's still 49.
I don't care.
States.
You can fucking come out with a statement, nigga. Bro.
You can.
You can have your press secretary come out with a statement, nigga. Yeah. You can have a statement, a press release written and sent to CNN for them to read. You don't even got. You could write an email to CNN saying Joe Biden office says, "Oh, say something, nigga. You didn't do nothing."
Yeah,
nigga, now you want to show up to, but if you're gonna do nothing then. Don't show up 2.5 weeks later. Like, what the fuck is that gonna do now, nigga? You late as fuck.
Hey, showing up to the party late.
Man, that's that bullshit, man. That's your president, my guy.
No, but
that's
listen,
your boy.
Look.
That's your man. Get your man. That's your man's, B.
No,
is that your man?
Look,
who man's is this?
Kalum, you big mad. Like as if something was about to happen within the first 2 months anyway. Actually, my bad. It's only been a month and 3 days, right? Or a month and 4 days. I'm more worried about him making sure kids go back to school, which is something I'm kind of like on the fence about. Like low key, like I know it's off subject, but within subject, since you're talking about Biden and how late he is to the party. Kids are talking shit right now about how come adults won't have face-to-face conversations about sending them back to school, but yet they about to send them back to school. You get what I'm saying? So you think about Biden going to check in on Houston to see if how they doing being frozen over. That shit don't matter. I mean, no disrespect to Houston. I got family in Texas right now that nobody answer the phone and, they frozen and they got no power and all this other shit. But that's one major crisis when everybody else is panicking over the pandemic.
Man, look, hypothetically.
Yeah.
I'm going with you saying. Hypothetically, bro, if the big one hits in California, who gonna be screwed? Us, nigga.
Right.
Nobody else in America is gonna give a fuck about us, my nigga, when that shit happen. Nigga, we gonna be screwed, period, nigga. And then people are going to try to help us, but nigga, they're not. Nobody else in America is prepared for an earthquake because, hey, them niggas is in DC. And then pretty much the people that's running DC are not from California. So if the if an earthquake happens, them niggas are not going to be prepared for it. We're going to be screwed, nigga, for at least a month. Period, my nigga. So it's the same thing with anything else that happens, bro. He's only a district manager. He does not have anything. He does not have anything to go on in our state. Like, yes, there is rules and shit that we have to abide by federally. But nigga, state rules, nigga, that's just like in Arizona. A nigga from Arizona can't come out and just have a firearm on their on their side out this way. They will get arrested for brandishing a firearm, for having it, you know what I'm saying, and get multiple charges in California. But if I go to if I go into Arizona and have my firearm out, you know what I'm saying? I'm just showing you the differences in the mind state of people. Nigga, it's hard as fuck to try to get something right, period, my nigga. It is what it is. Just like my man's right. Oh, keep going. I'm sorry.
Oh, my bad. But don't forget this. One, they're trying to show quote unquote empathy, right? By just, oh well, damn, Houston's freezing over. But don't even forget this though. How is his presence going to change anything? Like his.
That's what my point was. That was my point was that was exactly my point was that you didn't do nothing when it happened. You didn't send no aid. It's 2.5 weeks later. Bro. What the fuck are you going down there for? What is the purpose? To show face? Everything he does is to show face. And I'm getting tired of this nigga in a month and a half. Every day you just out here, you know what I'm saying, putting on a different face for the scenario. He a career politician. This is why I hate career politicians, because them niggas fake as hell.
That's what we got though. But look, that's what we got. But look. They got houses out there right now that their hot water heater is on the outside of the house because they were never built with the preparation for this type of temperature drop. Like hot water heaters on the outside of the house. We in Cali, you know that don't ever happen. It's in the house, like in a really safe place, so that nothing bad happens. You know what I'm saying? So you got those type of situations. You got the airports frozen over where they can't really fly in. He's gonna have to ride a helicopter in, but if it's a storm, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
And then on top of that, you going to give what to what at what time? Period. Nigga, that's still
you got blankets.
Yeah, but even with blankets, like you still need
you got generators. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you bringing?
And what hot spots? What has more people? Who's what county you pick first to start on and all that type of shit, nigga. That shit takes time. Like, nigga, just jumping into a situation gonna kill you. Nigga, not trying to have no type of information.
I don't know, man. That's that whole shit, man.
Nah,
Biden a whole nigga, man. I voted for him too, man. I tell the world, I voted for him. We have to get Trump up out of here. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't gonna vote for Kanye because nigga, what the fuck was that?
I'd vote for Kanye.
So you know what I'm saying? That was it. We had no other choice. But Joe is exactly who I thought he was. Well, he ain't shit, man. I don't know where Kamala at. Where's she at? Have you even seen her? Last time I seen her, they was talking to her about wearing Chuck Taylors. Where the fuck you been at? And you ain't even doing shit. You was taking pictures on the red carpet in Chuck Taylors. Nigga, what are you doing? It's been a month and a half. Let me see where you at.
If you're at a job, do you get mad at your manager or do you get mad at the CEO?
I get mad at the manager.
Okay, so do you get mad at the district manager?
Yeah.
Or the manager?
The district manager hired the manager. So yeah, nigga, what the fuck you was thinking? Putting this nigga right here.
I don't think you thinking about it, Kalum.
No, I don't think, man.
Look, Kalum, she was everything during the campaign, and once they won, she did her job, and they put her back in her place. No disrespect to black women, because I came from a black woman, but they not putting her in Front Street like that. They don't put women on in the media like that to sit up here and try to change the direction and wherever they're trying to lead us or whatever. So she did her job. She took her little funny picture with the Chucks because her nephew or grandson or something had the J's on. Dude, none of this shit matters. I'm telling you, the only thing that matters with Biden right now is getting kids in school and getting everybody vaccinated. That's it. That's all everybody's gonna be talking about until August.
Because that's really because that's really a statewide thing, nigga. Like that shit really. That's really that everybody is going through.
So you sending your kids to school?
Huh?
Sending your kids to school?
Yeah.
Yeah. You sending your kids to school?
Mine don't want to go. They said unless they're gonna go 5 days.
No, that wasn't the answer.
Oh, I'm not sending them back. I'm like, hell no. It depends on what all they say. Out here, the district.
If they require a vaccination, you sending your kids to school?
No.
But they're not gonna do that though.
If they require, they're not gonna do it. Okay, let me say. They're not gonna do it to initially. Like they're gonna put the kids back in school. The pandemic's gonna be over, and they're saying going forward, you need this vaccination to go forward.
Then why they didn't do that with the flu?
They did that with every vaccination that's mandatory now.
I mean, but most of the
right out of the pandemic,
bro, you have to.
Every world goes back to
you got chicken pox,
and they said yes, I did.
Oh. How you get it? They gave it to you. Everybody in the
neighborhood. Yeah, they gave it to me.
Yeah,
they gave me a shot. They gave me a shot. They gave it to me.
Oh, so you didn't do it the ghetto way?
Nah, man.
Somebody got it, and then they gave it to everybody. And then they gave it to everybody.
These niggas gave me a shot, and then next thing you know, I caught the shit. So I was a nigga that they put niggas around. Like, oh yeah, put this nigga, put him around.
Oh, so you was a part of it though?
Yeah. So but they did that around me, but I got the damn vaccination. The next thing you know, I got the chicken pox. So I ain't taking no shit like that. What the fuck is that? That shit trash.
That's what I'm saying.
And that hepatitis, all that shit. Fuck it. Why not?
Nah, B.
I ain't never got it before. You got hepatitis B or C?
Hell no. I ain't taking
wait, here's a question though. Have you got the flu shot?
I've never taken a flu shot.
I haven't taken a flu shot in like ages though.
Right.
I just don't like shots though.
But when you get sick, you don't instantly tell yourself, "Oh shit, it's the flu. I should have got the flu shot." You get sick, you take your medicine, you take your regimen, whatever, and then you move forward. I'm just not somebody that wants to throw my kids into that whole guinea pig like lab rat shit and be like, "Oh yeah, you gonna get the vaccination first. You gonna go back to school. The people around you gonna get it. You gonna get it. Your teachers gonna get it.
Do you do a leave?
See what happens.
Do you do a leave or Benadryl or anything like that?
Benadryl? Nah, not really. No.
So you don't do NyQuil, none of that shit. Vicks eyes.
Vicks, yeah, I do Vicks Vapor Rub.
You know where
Well,
that
my
shit come
daughter,
from?
my oldest has to take Benadryl. She just got allergic to seafood, but for the most part, I'm not allergic to shit.
I mean, but that's what I'm saying though. Like all that to me personally, me like you're not there when them niggas is creating this shit. You're not there when them niggas is packaging
Facts,
it.
facts.
What's the difference? It's still medication that they give it to you, and you take it for a reason. You got a headache, you take a leave or Tylenol. If you got
Yeah,
any type
but
of pain or whatever,
yeah,
don't like.
take
That's what I'm saying. Like,
ibuprofen. Yeah.
come on, like
I don't know,
But
man.
see, but
you
that's
do,
that.
you take it though.
But you know what the problem is
You
though.
take it,
You sounding like you believe a little bit more in that whole in the the COVID-19 coronavirus shit. Like
man.
I don't
I,
believe in that virus. Like I believe that was man made itself. So that's why I don't want to take the man made
but I,
antidote.
but see, my thing is, I believe majority of the things that are, I mean, are man made though. Like anything that we do, my nigga, manipulates or change something in general. Period. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like even from the food and all that shit that we do, like we change it. So even our stool is different from what it used to be back in the day. Our food, what we eat now, and the process, the way it is different from back in the day. So
So
everything
then
is going to be man-made.
So then, question
Everything is
is,
going to.
have you changed your diet up? Like, do you take sea
Nope.
moss? You take all? See,
No,
I
bro.
no,
No.
but look, I've tried that. Like, I've been on that now for almost a
Yeah.
year, and I'm
But
talking about like all that's changed. Like how I go to the bathroom,
yeah,
losing weight, like
for
energy,
sure.
all that's
For sure.
changed. But
For
it's
sure.
not like I haven't had it. Like me personally, like me and my wife both caught COVID like a month and a half ago, right?
Yeah.
I didn't take shit. I didn't take one like headache pill. I didn't take nothing. I just drank water and you know what I'm saying. Ate like I honestly didn't feel shit to be honest with you.
Yeah. But
And
even from the
like
water process, do I mean my thing is like water though. You believe that they're cleaning the water the way you're supposed to be cleaning the water?
hell no.
But okay, so my thing is like how else you going to get your water from Arrowhead? You live in
No,
California, Southern California.
right.
So
So
you're
I
gonna go all the way to you're gonna go
no,
all the way
I
to Lake
just
Arrowhead to get your
no, I add all the extra stuff to my water. So I add the apple cider vinegar, the Himalayan salt, lemon.
yeah,
Oh, I
once
added
again,
all
but
that stuff and just
is it
infused it.
coming
But
from the Himalayas though? Like are you
hell
there when
no.
they're
No,
but
it's
see that's
coming.
what I'm saying.
Hey,
I mean,
it's
I
that
hope you get
fresh
my point.
Arrowhead jug, and then I'm filling it out the sink. Like fuck it,
But
like
I'm
because
just
the
saying no
sink
no
water is
no.
better than half of the shit I buy.
To be honest though, people don't know that, but it is what it is though. But what I'm
Yeah.
saying is like my thing is this though, bro. My point is this, and I'm not there, period, on when they doing things.
Right.
So for me to worry about every single little thing is nuts. Cause then I'm just gonna get, I'm gonna be paranoid, period.
Facts.
Like, yes, of course, I could change a lot of things to make me more healthier or whatever the case might be, but I'm kind of already stuck in my ways.
So you ready for the vaccine? You taking it? You
For
took
me?
your first shot?
Nah.
You taking it?
Nah.
You taking one of the 5 vaccines?
Who, me?
You gonna get a vaccine cocktail?
Mm-mm.
So
I just told you I was scared of shots. I told you I was scared of shots.
Okay, but that's my problem with the vaccine. If it was one vaccine and we knew what was going on, but it's 5 vaccines and they don't have enough to go around of nothing. So you might get 2. It takes 4 shots. So you might get 2 shots of this vaccine, 1 shot of that vaccine, and 1 shot of that vaccine. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about your kids. If they tell you to send your kid back to school and they need to get vaccinated for that, are you going to put your kids through a vaccine cocktail so that they can go back to school?
No,
are you going to subject your kids to a vaccine cocktail? Because that's when you decide to send them back, and they say that's what's going to happen.
But okay, my thing is this, right? So, fuck it. We're not going to take our kids or whatever the case might be. What are we going to do then?
I don't know. I don't got kids.
Everybody got a home.
I
don't got kids. So
no, not
me right now.
No, but even as a group.
That's why I'm asking y'all.
No, I'm saying
what are y'all gonna do?
But what are a group of
they
people?
giving off, they're giving off the option for the kids to stay in Zoom. Like they're not going to require everybody to go back to school. It's just going to be an option for them to go back because a lot of the schools are actually they hurting because they're not getting paid for the kids being on campus. So that's one of another reasons why they're trying to force them back on fast.
But
and then Kalum, to correct you on that cocktail shit, I looked into it. One, if you ever get COVID, you can't get the vaccination for 90 days. And wherever you go to get that first shot, they schedule your second shot with them so that you get the second dosage from them. But it might not be available within like 30 to 90 days. So then you have to still get that appointment and then come back and get it. So like you get it now, you're not coming back to get it till like, April, May, or Mayish type shit.
Okay, so
But it could run out before you get it. But they
so
say you supposed to get it from the same place.
since you were doing your research, also look up people that have taken multiple
Oh no, I
doses
have, bro.
of
That shit is
different
disgusting.
cocktails.
Bro, that shit
They've
is
taken
disgusting.
multiple
Bro.
vaccines.
That shit is disgusting. That one, like I think it was like she was either Hispanic or white. I don't know what, but she had some short hair and like her twitch and shit was like it was bad. She said she had never been through nothing like that in her whole life, and that she can't breathe right, and that she just doesn't know how to function. I've seen a lot of them. It's nasty.
Yeah, man, don't be. It's sad. Like it's sad. It's a rare case, but do you want to be that one?
No, but even
Hell
with that,
no.
nigga, but with anything though, like nigga, you could.
I feel it. I just
No,
can't,
because
can't
my
do
thing
it.
is,
I
nigga,
just
you
can't
putting
do it.
true. Because my thing is, once
I
again,
can't-
I feel
can't
niggas.
continue with that John
Nah,
Wayne
bro,
shit,
I
man.
feel like niggas is picking and choosing on like oh, what's safe and not safe. Like that's what it is. Like oh, this is safe and that's not safe. Like niggas is picking and choosing.
Ain't no such thing as safe, nigga. What is safe?
So what is the problem?
Safe is a mentality. If you want to be safe, you want to be comfortable. And you want to be comfortable, don't fuck with me, because I don't want to fuck with niggas like that.
Oh my god.
You're comfortable, nigga. I can't go nowhere with you.
I'm comfortable then, nigga.
I need niggas on their shit.
Yeah, whatever. Fuck this nigga.
All right, man. We gotta get up out of here, man. Let's get some shout outs before we get up out of here.
Fuck this nigga. I don't like him at all. I don't even know why I'm here. No, I'm just joking, man. Thank you for it. I appreciate it. The love and all that otherness. Yeah, fish. That's it.
Man, shout out Politikan. Shout out both of y'all. I appreciate always coming on with y'all. Or coming on with you, Kalum. Nice to meet you, Fish.
Man, blessings.
Man, I guess the big thing is always, stay focused on these kids because they're the future. Half this shit we're talking about is mostly going to impact them because when we get old, we ain't going to be able to control this shit. They gonna be the ones with the ball in their hand if we don't know what the fuck they going to do, and they don't know what they going to do. We're supposed to win.
Man, Jay sounds like you're going to be getting the vaccine cocktail. Go ahead, my boy. Do your thing, man. I can't do it.
The only cocktail I'm getting is an old fashioned.
All right, man. We up out of here, man. Politikan The Podcast, man. We out.
Yeah.